أليسو نماس أوسي أوسو بتيرو بنتكراتور باناجات رياس أليسو نماس اللهم اجعلنا مستحقين أن نقول بشكر يا أبانا الذي في السماوات.
قدس اسمك، يأتي ملكوتك، تأكل مشيئتك كما في السماء كذلك على الأرض. خبزنا كفافنا أعطينا اليوم واغفر لنا ذنوبنا كما نغفر نحن أيضا للمذنبين إلينا ولا تدخلنا في تجربة لكن نجينا من الشرير بالمسيح يسوع ربنا.
On behalf of His Grace Bishop Suriel and the Diocese of Melbourne, we welcome you, Your Holiness, and delegates to our humble shores here in our beloved Melbourne. Melbourne, in fact, the place to be. Melbourne, the most livable city 7 times in a row now. Welcome to Melbourne. In fact, it is here in Melbourne, on this very soil, that the late very Reverend Father Mina Namatullah celebrated the very first Coptic liturgy in this awesome country of ours on the 26th of January 1969 on this very soil. It is also on this very soil that the thrice blessed His Holiness Pope Shenouda III, may his memory be eternal, established the very first patriarchate here in Australia some 46 years ago in 1971, a very dear year of the enthronement of His Holiness Pope Shenouda, and also the year of my birth. In that wonderful year, His Holiness established the first patriarchate here, and His Holiness Pope Shenouda III taught us all that a church without youth is a church without a future. He also taught us that youth without church are youth without a future. In our mighty Lord's infinite wisdom, He has given us a successor to carry on this wonderful work. In His Holiness Pope Tawadros II, in the years as a General Bishop, His Holiness focused on childhood and early learning, truly investing in the youth at grassroots level. How lucky are we here in Australia to have His Holiness Pope Tawadros with us. In this troubled world, which we are but sojourners, Your Holiness, You provide us much hope and faith, and we welcome Your Holiness, our dear beloved Pope of Hope, the 118th Pope of Alexandria and Patriarch of the See of St. Mark. Ladies and gentlemen, the Pope Tawadros II.
Your Holiness Pope Tawadros II, Pope of Alexandria and Patriarch of the See of St. Mark, it is a great pleasure and honor, and I warmly welcome Your Holiness, our dear beloved Shepherd, the 118th Pope of Alexandria and Patriarch of the See of St. Mark, His Holiness Pope Tawadros II, to our spiritual home, the headquarters of the Diocese of Melbourne and its affiliated regions. Your Holiness, we are grateful that you have traveled so far to be with us today and to spend quality time with us as our loyal leader, who so generously shepherds and cares for his people. We welcome Your Holiness to Melbourne, which has been voted the most livable city in the world for the 7th time in a row.
I'd like to start by acknowledging the Wurundjeri people as the traditional custodians of the land we now know as Manningham. We pay our respects to the Wurundjeri elders, past and present, and value their ongoing contribution to the cultural heritage of Manningham. I'd also like to acknowledge our special guests and dignitaries here today, including His Holiness Pope Tawadros II, the 118th Pope of Alexandria and Patriarch of the See of St. Mark. Your Holiness, on behalf of the city, I'd like to present you with a few gifts. I'd like to present you with a special piece of artwork, the Yarra River Warrandyte. The Yarra River is a significant part of Manningham's history. Not only does the Yarra River in Warrandyte provide a unique setting for artists and residents, with a number of areas forming the Warrandyte State Park, it's popular for bird watchers, canoers, swimmers, walkers, bushwalkers, horse riding, cyclists, and more. This piece was created by a local ceramic artist and potter, Jenny Boyd, and I present Your Holiness with this piece of Manningham. Today marks a historical visit of Your Holiness, and I'd also like to represent a plaque to the Coptic Orthodox Diocese of Melbourne here in Don Vale. And to all our dignitaries, I've also got a book to present on behalf of the city, which marks the history of Manningham, both from city to country. So that's to all. And finally, as a symbol of growth and blessing, I have had 17 plants that have come here today that I ask that the church will plant here on their grounds in memory of this most special and significant event. As the trees grow, so will the blessings of today come forth and spring beauty and life to you all.
The Egyptian community in Australia is deeply honored by the visit of Your Holiness and has been greatly looking forward to this visit. I feel truly fortunate to be serving at this time as Egypt's Consul General in Melbourne and to have the opportunity to personally witness this historic visit.
Your Eminence, Your Graces, Your Excellencies, all our dear guests, I am so happy. It is a new experience for me to talk with people under rains and in open area with cold weather. Oh, new experience. I am so happy to meet with you. It's a pleasure for me to visit your beloved Melbourne, your beloved city. It's a pleasure and my happiness to see all of you here in this wonderful diocese and to meet with my spiritual brother, Bishop Suriel of this diocese. The Coptic delegations and the bishops here are sharing with me this happiness to visit you and to see all of you, all of your generations. And also I am happy that the first liturgy here was in Melbourne from about 50 years with Abuna Mina Na'matullah. سعادتنا كبيرة خالص زرنا إبرشية سيدني المحبة للمسيح وقضينا فيها وقت جميل خالص. وزرنا امبارح كامبرا، قضينا فيها يوم شغل وعمل كتير. وقبل زيارة استراليا كنا في اليابان، وقضينا في اليابان 4-5 أيام، وكان في فرصة لتدشين أول كنيسة قبطية في اليابان وفي شرق آسيا بتعب ومجهودات نيافة أنبا دانييل مع كل الآباء الكهنة في الإبرشية. هنا في ملبورن هي المحطة الأخيرة في زيارتنا الطويلة دهيت لليابان واستراليا، لكن بنفرح كتير خالص بكل الإنجازات. أولا بنفرح بالمكان اللي انتوا فيه دلوقتي، مكان كبير، وكان نيافة أنبا سوريال لما ابتداه قدم لنا في المجمع صور عنه وبروشور كده بيشرح هذا المكان. كمان فرحانين خالص، وأنا شخصيا فرحان، ويمكن ده أحد أسباب الزيارة، افتتاح التور الكبير اللي عندكم، اللي بيعتبروا نيافة أنبا سوريال إنه كميراكل، معجزة كبيرة خالص بهذا الشأن، ويكون للكنيسة القبطية هذا التواجد الجميل كمقر وكمركز للمطرانية. ربنا يحافظ عليكم، وتهيألي احنا هنتقابل بعد كده في الكنايس، مش كده برضو؟ هنتقابل؟ ولا مش هنتقابل؟ هنتقابل صح؟ I would like to present Your Excellency, Mayor, a special Coptic icon. The special Coptic icon from Egypt about the Holy Family in Egypt with pyramids, with the Nile River and the Egyptian desert. Thank you. Thank you.
Dr. Michael Hallam, St. Ignatius Theological Academy. The Very Reverend Joseph Gabron, Rector of St. Ignatius Coptic Orthodox. Brother Sean O'Keefe, Whitefriars College. Sam Aziz, Mayor of the City of Casey. And all the councillors, please make your way up, including, of course, the Mayor of the City of Manningham, Councillor Michelle Kleinart. Thank you. Yep. Oh, Heather's ready. Sorry. Councillor Mike Zafiropoulos, Deputy Mayor, Cunang Ward. I've said them all. Except the lady. And also the Consular General, Reen Sahra. Thank you. Raise the flags and release the doves so we can officially declare his visit open.
Anente أنت